Hi guys, today I wanted to show you my new arch paper. I usually use cold press, but now I actually got rough paper from them because I'm curious to see how it's going to look, the actual colors on it. Like I said before, I used most of my life cold pressed paper and sometimes hot pressed paper, but now I'm excited to unpack this with you. I'm not sponsored, so I just like their paper and this is what I usually use. So let's see how it's going to turn out. I mean, I didn't start with the painting, so anyway, blah blah blah. This is so exciting. Jesus. Yay, finally. Here is here. So I finally came back and I was able to open with this, the package finally. So, okay. Yeah, so let's just open it and see how the paper is inside.
So this is the paper and it's 300 the thickness of the paper. It's 100% cotton and I think I have 12 pieces of paper, and now I'm cutting the package there. This brand of paper is very nice. I really like it. The paper is nice. It has a lot of texture, like a lot of texture. It's very nice when you touch it. It's like almost I'm doing SMIR. Yeah, I think I'm showing enough the paper up close. I think it's enough of that. So now I'm gonna start to actually do the sketch. I saw a picture with a small cute duck on a lake, and now I'm trying to draw that image, and let's just see how it's going to be. The colors that I use are from White Nights. It's good pigmentation. They have nice colors. like most artists, when they use watercolor, I do wet on wet, I do wet on dry, I do glazing, things like that. The rules are kind of the same, like I think they need to be the same because that's what actually makes the effect, gives the effect of this very whimsical, watery, very nice feel to it, the watercolor, when you actually are using these techniques that everybody does. Now there are parts where I put already the color. I get the brush and kind of try to get out the color that I already applied on the paper. So I do that with a clean brush, or I also try to put the brush in water and then put it over the places where I want to kind of smudge out the color to make it more have a glowy aspect. When I do certain things, like for example the beak, or we need to do certain things that are precise and we don't want to smudge the actual bird to smudge with the background, because water can be kind of tricky. Because of that, I wait a bit for the background or the places where I want to do the next thing. I kind of wait for it to dry and then I start, because you see here, for example, at the lower part of the beak, I kind of didn't waited enough time for the water, the river, to dry, the blue color back there. But yeah, so what's happening is that it's starting to merge with the beak and the water, and I don't want that, the river I mean. So now I'm trying to wait again for that particular part of the paper to dry, and so now I'm trying to go on with the eyes of the bird, the eye in this case. again I'm doing the same. I take the brush, a clean brush, I try to get the color a little bit smudge the color on the paper, and then I put the brush in water again, and then I do that a couple of times. Also at the same time I'm cleaning the brush from time to time with a piece of cloth. Now I'm adding the plants, the leaves that are behind the bird. There is a problem here, so unfortunately I kind of forgot about the flowers, because you cannot give that specific glow to them if behind the flowers, behind the petals, we have already a background, a background which is the sky, a little bit the river. So in the beginning, we need to kind of put that flower there, not after we did the background. Now I'm adding some details to the painting. And after the painting is kind of dry, we're gonna do some leaves, extra leaves that are kind of close to us. And because the background in the left side it's kind of boring and simple, I'm just gonna try to do like trees behind, or maybe not trees, maybe it's just some plants in the distance, something like that. Overall, this was an exercise and I just wanted to test out how the colors look, how the paper is gonna act, but it's okay. I mean, the paper is okay. The colors are okay as well, so yes, I'm happy with that. This texture, like it's like a lot of texture has the paper. I think it's also giving the painting extra edginess. the paper is good, and yeah, this is what the drawing looks like. I'm not satisfied with the painting. I unfortunately suffer from this. I'm almost all the time unsatisfied with the way I paint in traditional art. When it comes to digital art, I'm more okay with it, but with this one, it's not. Like, I wish I could be better in watercolor. For that, I will need to exercise a lot. But thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.